Hey guys. Okay, so Jesus Christ. This isn't my account, so I'm just literally just gonna make a new world on this account. Unless I won't know, because it's a different account, so I can't continue my old progress. Okay, so I'm literally just gonna go here. I forgot how to edit character, apparently. No, we'll just play with good old Steve here. Okay, so why am I making this streams? I used to stream on a phone. Most of you guys already know this, but some of you may not know. I forgot that these settings are just completely unfiddled with, so it's all weird. And that's pretty much it, as in terms of why I haven't done anything related to the challenge series or like anything of the such. I'm sure I'll find more settings to get annoyed by. That's pretty much the basics on why I haven't streamed at all in terms of the old series that I used to have. But I may be getting it back soon. I figured out the problem, and it's the fact that on the phone that I actually have at the moment, it's not very good, but if I can, because I got that phone when my dad was going through the swing restrict everything from room phase, which is why I don't stream on the Dark Throne account. I stream on this account, and yeah. So after I just unrestrict YouTube on the phone, recording videos will happen again. And that's pretty much the entire reason why I wanted you guys to be here. But I'm sure I'll find more topics to talk about. Or I'll remember more topics anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I wanted to make this. I mean, if I do remember more topics, I'll have to remember it pretty soon, because I don't have any time really to do this. It's gonna have to be like an hour and a half, that way I can get off before I know that the power outage could happen. Apparently the power outage is to like help check up on stuff and do stuff like, I don't know the reason for it. If someone actually wants to tell me the reason for it, they can do it. I honestly don't care why they're doing it. I figured that there's some sort of professional thing behind it, so I just kind of let it exist. Jesus Christ, what a vagina is fucking... It's not even that deep, it's just really long. Fucking ravine. It's the opposite of a ravine you want, is long and not deep. Anyway, yeah, once I finally get that sorted out, things will finally be back on track, and I may even start editing. Like, I would actually pause videos before I would go and do stuff, like, go answer my parents or whatever. But, like, I mean legitimately editing videos. Like, I'm gonna try and find a cheap editing thing, and it's just gonna do me for the meanwhile until I can get a job and get a computer. I'm really looking forward to the future of this channel once I reached the age of actually being able to do stuff with it. Because obviously, you know, I want this to be the thing that I want to do. This isn't just a hobby like it is for a majority of people that even do this kind of thing. This is legitimately what I want to do till I die. So, I've been trying to act like such recently. Seen that I made an entirely new account just to stream and chat with you guys again. Of course, the biggest thing about that is just to let you know. These all suck. It's just to let you know that I have not even come close to quitting YouTube yet, and I never want you guys to think that I will ever come close to quitting YouTube. Mostly just because I don't ever plan on it. Who the Yo. Assuming that's Ryan or something. I don't know who that is. Also, my text-to-speech didn't enable for it. So sorry if the gameplay in this video itself is a little not good. It's mostly just gonna be because it's not the reason why I made this stream. I don't know why my text-to-speech didn't enable for the comment. Maybe half because, you know, it sucks, and I didn't really fiddle with the settings of that exactly. I just kind of turned it on and hoped it would do its job very good. But apparently, another village. Apparently, when I actually do stuff like that, it's just gonna not work or not be audible. Apparently. This is abandoned. What was I saying? Yeah, just look forward to the series being back on track. Of course, I won't have to go back to having no comments, because the head office at YouTube is a bunch of retards that don't know how to do their job. But who cares about that when Susan gave Google the garage that they started out with? It's pretty much. It's a longer audio lag more than usual. It's pretty much the story on why behind why they won't just fire Susan, would just give her a slap on the wrist for anything that she does, is because she gave them the. I'm not gonna even try and get a cheap. You're not gonna survive that, yeah. It's because she gave them the thing that Google started out on, and that pretty much just keeps her safe from any punishments whatsoever, I guess. No, I'm just gonna go through this way. I was kind of hoping to save it out, because I'm literally just gonna chill in this world half the time. I'm not even really gonna try to do anything that much. Hi. have food. Alright, well, I expected this to be a bit longer of a chat, which is why I tried to get onto it so early. I wouldn't have tried to get onto it so early if I knew it was just kind of as simple as this. Although I am very excited for the era of my channel where I actually edit videos. Because my sister has already gone into editing stuff. I'm not sure if she does it for YouTube or what. Because I haven't seen any new uploads on her channel or anything. But she did show me she could edit videos like almost a year ago now. So, I don't know. Is there more flipping buildings in the distance? It's amazing. I mean, I get we've already passed 30 seconds, but I still kind of don't want to curse just because. That's a new sound. And just mostly because of the fact that if this does become popular in my family, I probably start want to watch it. But I doubt it. But maybe. That just flat out fucking sucks. I guess I realize I just contradicted myself accidentally. Also, who is Athena Lynn? I don't remember anyone with the last name Porter, so it's not like I can try and go off their last name. I don't know anyone or any of their family with the last name Porter. Athena, if you could like come back and give me an explanation or something. I'm sorry I didn't realize you were there. My text-to-speech didn't work like I thought it was going to, so I thought I was just not going to have to worry about that. Sure, I'm just going to set up a little shack thing here. God, the sensitivity is so bad. Yeah, you have to remember, I have not fiddled with these settings almost at all, except for when you saw me fiddle with them. This is literally my first time opening up Minecraft with this account. And that's not an exaggeration. That's why you saw that thingy pop up at the beginning where Guidery was asking to be enabled. Because it was asking a new user if it wanted it enabled. Get out of here. Also, I would love to get the account on the phone and just like start streaming a couple mobile games whenever I just have my spare time or something. Of course, I'd have to bring my freaking headset in order for there to be microphone audio. Maybe not, I guess. It's just a microphone kind of built into the thing. But I guess I meant more like to have good audio. Or at least somewhat decent, usable audio. Well, ain't nothing I can do about that, so take that. So I just wanted to give that spider a slap on the wrist because I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something right now. I mean, obviously the stream wasn't originally invented for entertainment purposes. It was meant for informing. Please tell me this isn't the one I was just at. Okay, cool. No, wait, you don't have it. Ah! Why is this here? I've never understood this building a lot. Yeah, you teach him my goal. Don't mind me stealing your stuff. as you protecting stealing your stuff. Imagine if actually stealing stuff from the villages made an impact on the village itself, so you would have to like use those resources that you got very carefully if you wanted to keep the village intact. I know most people wouldn't. Simply just because a lot of people like to build off their own empire that's now full of villagers. And I'm not 110% sure why I did that in my main single player world. The one that I don't stream at on. What is this supposed to be a black? Oh. Trying to get as many criticals as I can because this axe is running out of durability. Well, what did I just say? Oh wait, no, there's... Okay. So the zombies are very stupid. The zombie's very an idiot. It's a lot of saplings and I'm gonna take them just because I can. I don't know, maybe even like bone meal. I don't know. I can't think of a good reason to take tree saplings out of a villager chest at the moment. You're gonna have to come back to me on that one. Also, I'm gonna have bread for a lifetime and a half. Ow. Also, I'm sorry to any family that may be sleeping right now that isn't currently sleeping because I've been making noise. It's not been that loud, you guys can tell because you can probably hardly hear me. Wouldn't be surprised if you can hardly hear me. I think the main reason... Oh God. I think the main reason why I made a base in a village on the other world was... Hey... what the fuck, man? That was rude. I would've went to sleep before I know the creepers were gonna fucking jump scare me whenever they got the chance. Ow. Oh my God, there's so many fucking creepers now. The game's taunting me. It's like when I finally summed up the courage after several years of not getting a dog in Minecraft after the other ones just got brutally murderized. And then I finally got one again. I named him Morp and everything. And then he just got killed again. Whatever. This world isn't very important for me anyway. It's not very important to me. I wish I would at least remember the coordinates, but it's fine, I guess. Forgot the direction that I went in. I think it was this way. Somewhere in this direction. Yeah, I just expect stuff to be running back up again once I get that sorted out. Of course, there's also the problem of the fact that my family is just too damn loud. So most of the time, I try to stream where at the time that I'm streaming out and make it more like an upload. Although I guess apparently some people joined me, as obvious by the Athena. Don't know who that is still. I forgot anyone that has the last name Porter. Life has happened since I last met any new people. Or any old friends. So maybe someone back at Sumner or something, and I just would never know. Although from the yo, I have a feeling that it's someone that's at the school that I'm going to. Just mostly because of the kind of people that are held there. And I have a very good idea on who it is. But the name Athena Lynn Mary Porter doesn't make any sense in terms of context. As per that. I would have no idea how the person that I'm thinking of would have access to an account that I've literally never heard of before. Especially considering it's something. I'm trying to think of names or something. Like freaking Jackson or Wyatt, I don't know. Nothing rings a bell. Really wish I didn't notice that they were here after they had said hello. Who knows how long ago they said that too. I'm actually gonna go back through the stream and check when they said that. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm also going to sign into YouTube on my Chromebook so that I can use the YouTube or Studio or whatever it's called, so that I can have a bit of an easier time checking up on my videos. And maybe my reactions to some of the things like the comments being disabled won't be so freaking delayed. I honestly don't know where to go now. Ugh. Ow, I didn't expect that to hurt as much as it did. If I would have known that my hunger would have gotten to be such a problem, I probably would have stuck to the grasslands a bit easier, a bit better. This episode's all about exploring, though. Yeah, the gameplay's just kind of supposed to be a background. What is this? The gameplay is just supposed to be a background thing. It's not supposed to be something you pay attention to anyway. Well, originally it was. And I can guarantee you that once I start streaming, like in my own little area that I stream in, that doesn't have 5 other family members in it, that are all kind of light sleepers, except for one of them. Trust me, I'm gonna speak with a lot more confidence, but I'm focusing more on not waking up family and all that. I am losing hunger. Okay, I'm gonna have to eat this chicken raw. It's just the only thing that I can think of that's gonna be accessible. I did it. I didn't change anything. Also, I'm gonna make more things like in terms of variety, shall we say. Once I get YouTube up on my account again, maybe the bus ride series can come back. Okay, I need to do some serious. I didn't mean to click try and subscribe. Vlogs and stuff will be back anyway, and I'll even edit them here and there until I can get a good editing software on a computer. You know, I may have a Chromebook, but that doesn't mean much because that thing can't even run Google or YouTube half the time. Like, I'm not joking you, every time you enter something in YouTube, like you enter a video, it loads for a couple seconds, then it reloads the page entirely for no reason. It's a flower biome. It has no reason to just start loading and then just completely refresh itself. Like, it thinks the original time it was loading is just such a worthless effort that it might as well just start over. So I don't know where to put my house. I don't really care where I put it. I do want to put it in the flower biome though. There's a lot of snow on those two specific mounds of ice. In fact, there are more mounds of snow by that point. The gameplay's gonna be so slow. Okay. The main thing I'm just gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to find an animal and kill it right now. I didn't realize I was gonna die yet earlier on, or I wouldn't have stole all that iron and stuff so much. And just was so confident in my ability to defend it. There's literally no animals. What am I supposed to do? Okay, yes, finally, something. Ow! Starvation is really slow, but it's very threatening at the same time. There we go! Also, I'm sure things, trophy accomplishments will pop up every so often. Just because of the fact that, you know, as I said, like, at the beginning of this is a different account that isn't even mine originally. But the dude that had it originally doesn't really actually have a PlayStation. I noticed that I had it because originally this was like a bot lobby account for, I think it was Fortnite, because my friend Ryan made it. So pretty much just so that we can get lobbies in Fortnite that are just entirely bots. But then both him and me grew out of Fortnite, and it kind of went past its expiration date. So he pretty much had no other use for it. So I was just like, yeah, I have the account, whatever. He still fiddles with it every now and then. As per why, he just like changes profile pic and stuff like that. I couldn't honestly tell you that. It was kind of his account originally, so I'm not really gonna argue against it. Like, he can do whatever he wants with his account, but this is pretty much my only opportunity at being able to contact you guys again. So this house is not even gonna be close to fancy because I just can't be bothered to do such a thing. In a stream that's supposed to be mostly about talking to you guys. I think the main thing I'm most upset with dying, on the other hand, was actually, well, like freaking 20-some saplings. That's definitely the thing I'm most sad about. Screw the diamond, or the iron, or the near stack of hay bales I had that was gonna keep me fed for like 2 in-game weeks. No, screw all that. I wanted the tree saplings. And I think I'm only half sarcastic on that one, actually. Also, there's a group of zombies and an Enderman in my house. Why? Oh, they're everywhere I go. No, I want my 4 crafting tables, please. Okay. My request for them to have mercy on me this time is to just go on a bit of a secluded island and just sort of stand around. This is why I created so many crafting tables, so I could just do this at will. I've also forgotten how inconvenient life is when you don't have stuff to constantly keep monsters at bay. Like a good house. Or... Right, that's crouch. Because this default settings are freaking weird. Okay, I'm literally just gonna make a wooden sword just to stand my ground on this little thing. Ooh. I didn't do a lot. I had no idea that that affected sand like that. Okay, ow. Fall back. Surely be keeping the other side over here, that way mobs won't spawn nearby. I think there's like some sort of default thing to where, like some setting or code in the game that says within a certain... I feel like I have intruders. It says within like a certain distance of the player that, well, I'm glad the baby drones are slow. It says within a certain distance of the player, mobs are not allowed to spawn, like, immediately. Like, you can't just walk into a creeper. It literally just spawned in. I mean, like, you could pretty much do that, but you can't spawn in and have you walking in at the same time. As to spawn in, you recognize its existence and you move along with it anyway. Honestly, just because it's probably for game balance. I'm sure like every game sort of has that just sort of defaultly put in there. And I'm just blabbering on about something that a ton of people already knew about. Oh! That's rude. Oh, I thought he was gonna fall. If this stuff happens again, I may just stick to the village. Maybe that's the main reason why I always stuck to the villages. Just more convenient for the respawning system. Also, the direction I probably hit it off for is probably not the actual direction that I had went with previously. Ow. My bones. Yeah, this freaking area over here is at like -200. It's gonna take a minute to get back to. Yeah, you may ask, why do a stream? Why not just do a video clip or something? To be honest, I can never really find out how. I have never done a video clip before, so I'm not very good at making them. No, it might be safer to just travel along the water. It's more hunger efficient anyway. I have almost never dabbled into the territory of video clips. I think that's mostly just because, honestly, half the time I can hardly understand how they work. And they pretty much instantly stop as soon as I go to a menu, a quick menu. So it's just really annoying to me. Maybe they don't immediately stop. I'm trying to talk here, can you not? Maybe they don't stop right away, but I don't know. You have to remember, it's just going off of my like 1 or 2 experiences with it. And both times that video clip seems to just end whenever a quick menu is brought up. Was this not the direction? This is literally the direction I went in before the last time. I finally found the direction I went in now that the stuff is probably gone. Oh, can you not be a witch? I know how relentless these things... Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I know how freaking relentless the witches are sometimes. I honestly couldn't be bothered. I don't know, maybe I'll find my stuff. Maybe it hasn't despawned yet, I don't know. I don't have a very good grasp on how long it takes for stuff to despawn. Okay, I thought that was like a baby on top of the zombie villager. Also, I might start doing this thing where I do like a weird gag thing at the end of every episode, where I just like say a random piece of knowledge that hardly helps in life, but also kind of does. I started off this time around now, just to like give an example, like that friggin' meme that says she is always a man unless proven otherwise. You know, sort of like that, in the sense of that. Okay, screwed. Okay, cool, my stuff's here. Or at least a good majority of it. No! Not again! Let me make sure I stay done. Okay, back to grabbing it again. What direction did I even go in? I completely forgot already. Please tell me there was like some random thing of food that I just forgot about. I could really use it right now. It's not even trying to be convenient to me. I'm just gonna steal this bed, and I'm just gonna freaking go to that village again. And I'm just gonna set my spawn point down at a random interval nearby it. I guess I won't need to do that, I guess it's not daytime. I'm at least set up me following back to where I actually was, this sort of thing. So I have breakfast like sitting right by me, and I just almost haven't touched it. I'm glad that it's Pop-Tart, so it doesn't really just deteriorate over time like cereal does, you know. The milk becomes room temperature, and the frickin' the cereal itself kind of goes a little weird. In the fact that, you know, it becomes all mushy. You don't want your cereal mushy. You want to catch it in like the middle or the beginning of its lifespan in the milk, because then it's gonna be nice and good. But yeah, I might do that little runaway gag where I just say say stuff like that. And I'm not even joking, that's become one of my main rules now. Is that there are always men until proven otherwise. Because, dude, I mean, it's not bad advice, honestly. If you're expecting it to be a trap, it's not as bad, right? It's not as bad if you think that they're gonna be a man. This takes so long to get back here. I'm not dying again. So I want to make that very clear. I'm not dying again. I'm just not gonna allow that to happen. It's like 600 or 700 blocks of traveling distance just to get back to where I was. Like, I'm glad that there's 2 villages in a zombie village. But it's starting to seem like it's a little less worth it than it was letting on. Also, let me know if you like the Predator stuff. Also, it just, as a thing, I have no idea if the comments are still going to be disabled on live streams. I cannot check that out at the moment. And that's not an exaggeration. I just physically cannot check that out until I get YouTube unrestricted. I'm half tempted to just go and do it now, while my family's asleep. You'd have no idea. Red. Alright, cool. It was like if what... Oh, my 16 saplings! It's like if... Oh. Oops. Let me fix that up for you real quick. The sensitivity is so low. I'm gonna take a second to just fiddle with the settings real quick. I mean, okay, cool. I think I did anyway. I kind of realized how easily accessible just muting myself while I'm clearing my snot out is just, you know. Sensitivity up a little higher because the sensitivity starts out low for some reason. Sneaker fly down. Press that down. Where is... Drop in. Circle. Now down does nothing. Alright, cool. What shall I have down do? I literally don't have a thing for it to do. Why is that toggle perspective? Sprint already has... Okay. Uh, pick block. What does that do? What does it mean? Like I don't know what it does. And honestly, that doesn't matter. Because I only have like an hour or so left. If you guys want the series to continue where I literally just sit here and chat with you guys for like a few hours straight, let me know. It's probably going to become a lot better once I actually have people that I have a more convenient timing so that people can actually chat back. What was that for? Book. Could really do with some books in my other world. I like mending. Just put mending on every single one of my soon-to-be netherite armor. I'm gonna take a break here for a second to eat and drink my breakfast like I've been wanting to. I'm literally in a villager house. And was it literally because this part of the desert can't? Oh. Honestly, I'm not sure what else to do. I think it's actually the start where I should begin. Alright, Curtis didn't have that trophy. Actually, is there anything I could buy from you? Okay. I love how the farmers just hardly look different throughout all the villages. Yeah, I can kind of see why you want potatoes. You literally only have one farm and it's full of carrots. It's like back at my village in my other world. Literally the entire economy is run on carrots. And it's not like there's just one farm. There's like maybe 6 or 7 farms, all in varying sizes. Although a couple of them are pretty massive, at least for a villager farm. They're not massive in terms of farm, but actually kind of small in terms of like an actual farm. Leather. And none of these guys have anything that's worth trading. I'm just gonna put this away. Alright. Yeah, time for harvest. And I'm not even gonna worry because they plant them back, so. Alright, you gonna pay me for my hard labor? You literally sleep on me. Yeah, it may seem like stealing at first, but you have to remember, the villagers can't really do that themselves. Look at that, he's having struggles just putting them back on there. I was looking forward to selling them to him, but apparently this place only has one composter. Which I guess should make sense since there's only one farm. Alright, cool. I'm literally just gonna make composters. Okay, just make all of them. All of them. I don't know a good place for these. There. I'm just hoping that farming will become a little more popular to these villagers. Are you a proper farm? What is this guy doing here? You all have offered all the offers other than the exact one that I want. You're becoming inconvenient. Oh yes, Minecraft music. You know, like if you ever want to fall asleep or like just chill out and just like I don't meditate, but I can see someone using Minecraft's music. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Yeah. Problem. These were the blocks that were in it originally. At least I figure. It's like that. I remember it's like that, but this. Okay. Sorry for not talking very much, it's just a lot of Markiplier makes stuff going on in my head. You okay? Have you guys gone back to the composter in here? I kinda need you guys to start becoming farmers. So that I can start selling you your carrots. So many cacti. Oh, there's not enough of you. That's probably the problem. These babies need to grow up. Okay, anyway. I guess I'll wait on that to start making money. For now... What do you want? Ooh, that's enchanted sword. I wish I had coal. How do I fix that sensitivity? I kind of forgot where that sensitivity is. Hang on. Controller cursor sensitivity. There it is. Well, it's better. It's not to the point where I would like it to be. Bam, max. That's much better. Although I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. I've actually been meaning to tone it down by just a tiny bit. There we go. This is a very small amount of wheat. 7 stacks of wheat from the same thing hay bales. Yeah. People need to start opening their eyes. Hay bales are freaking broken. These hay bales just spawning in villages like this should not be allowed. Heck, let's literally just have some extra trees nearby. Also, I need stone, so there gonna be some easy access stone nearby. Nice. Oh, look, and coal. Alright, cool. You know what? That's all I wanted. So there's apparently lava down there, even though it's pretty much ground surface. It's pretty much sea level. Or what sea level should be anyway. Not sea level. Maybe a bit above sea level. I don't know. What's the average sea level for Minecraft? None of you guys become farmers yet. Okay. Yeah, this is literally just going to become an agricultural society. That way it's just easiest for me to get new food at almost every interval. I'm just going to get a stack. Rest of the wheat and excess bread will go in there. Actually, no, there's no need for it. Is that it? Where are you going? Why do we have a giant trail over here that leads to nothing? I might make it lead to something now, just because you guys don't know how to make trails. Or at least whatever you followed and did in it anyway. Whoever made these. Probably your ancestors, because you don't know how to build. This for the furnace, and a couple extra stone tools, and then I'm actually gonna go mining for stuff like iron. Wait, I have iron. Why did I wait to get stone to make... No, we're just not gonna point it out because it didn't happen, alright? Also, it's kind of weird now that rather than telling you the amount of times you can craft it, it just tells you how many it crafts. I was fine with doing a little bit of extra math. Oh God. You think you could sneak up on me a third time? Bish. Sick of it. I'm not gonna get into it like a mining adventure or anything. This is literally just gonna be so that I can have some resources to work with. I cannot see very good. So while I'm saving the slot for a bow, I could just put that there, I guess. I might end off the stream pretty soon here either way. Time's about up and that power outage thing is gonna happen pretty soon. I don't remember if it's happening at 7:30 or 8:30, so I'm just gonna get off now. For safety reasons. Take some last iron before I go though. Anyway, I guess this video, or this stream was mostly just to let you guys get caught up on what's kind of going on. At least in terms of if half the series that you guys actually came to this channel for are coming back. Eventually. But probably not just like tomorrow. So another thing, realize how good of a witch's house that obsidian makes. Another thing that you just kind of have to understand at the moment is that, you know, in Brookfield, Missouri, at least the Brookfield that I live in, it kind of sucks. Living here has kind of been a detriment on most of my family's lives because it just sucks as a place. A lot of the people here aren't that nice. Like, you know, a majority of them are, but like in terms of a ratio of nice to horrible people, it's definitely got a bigger one of not very good people than most towns than I would like. Anyway, the freaking power outage is scheduled to happen probably any minute now. So, take care. And remember, she's always a man until